Well, Miss Judy, we've done a lot of work around here the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, and we're all ready for the big broadcast tomorrow.
Oh, you boys have been grand. You know, if our Dude Ranch is a big success, I'll owe it all to you.
Oh, shucks, Miss Judy, you're just a saying that.
Say, when do you expect Tex Lopez and his line riders?
Well, they'll come down in the morning. Mel Noel, our engineer, will get here this afternoon and get all the technical equipment ready. Bob Struble, the producer, is here now.
Any way we can help, just let us know, Miss Judy.
Oh, that's nice of the Jonesy. Thanks.
That's our ring top. Better answer it.
Don't forget the chairs, boys.
Don't worry about a thing, Miss Judy.
Los Angeles? Just a minute. Miss Judy, it's long distance for you.
Good. Perhaps that's the radio station calling. Hello? Hello, Clark? Oh, splendid. Everything's in order here. Listen, you boys have your numbers well rehearsed. Then when you get here, all we'll have to do is run a timing and we'll be ready for the air. Good. Make it as early as possible, will you? All right. Goodbye.
Is everything in order, Miss Judy?
Oh, fine. Clark Cotton and the boys won't be able to be here until about 2 hours before airtime, but that'll be all right. They have a show in Hollywood in the morning.
Do they know what road to take? You know, it's mighty easy to get lost in these parts.
Well, I wrote them the instructions. I told them to take Canyon Road after they left the highway, and it would bring them right to our door. Hey, by the way, how are our reservations?
Sold out, Miss Judy. We'll have the place overflowing with dudes by noon tomorrow.
That's wonderful.
Jimmy, you and Johnny come with me. I've got a job for you. Now, look, here's what I want to do.
Well, never mind what you want us to do. That broadcast comes off tomorrow, and you promised us you had a plan all figured out. Now, what is it?
Yeah, what about it? Well, just keep your shirt on. That's what I'm coming to. Now, look, I want you and Jimmy to take the truck about noon tomorrow and drive down to Canyon Crossroads.
Are you crazy?
Now, wait a minute. Listen. I want you to park right there at the crossroads and wait.
Now, look here, Lopey.
Well, let me finish. I want you to wait there until you see that radio gang of Miss Judy's heading this way.
Yeah, and escort them back to the ranch. I quit.
Oh, if you don't shut up and listen, I'm going to hit you with an axe handle. Now, look. Take down the sign with the directions on it. They're bound to stop and ask how to get to the crossbar and which road to take. I want you to send them on the doggonedest wild goose chase they ever went on.
Well, it's 3 o'clock, and according to Miss Judy, they're due here at the ranch about 4.
And that's about an hour's drive from here.
Yeah, I hate to think what's going to happen if this don't work out.
Look, here comes a car.
By golly, I believe that's them.
They're slowing up. They see this crossroad.
Yeah, this would confuse anybody. That's taking a sign down.
You do the talking. I got a little religion, and I don't want to lose it by telling them such a lie.
Yeah, just leave it to me. Say, I wonder if you men could tow us into town.
Sorry, old boy, we haven't got time. Say, we're in a big hurry to make a broadcast. Which of these roads do we take to reach the Crossbar Ranch?
Are you kidding, friend?
Why, no. What do you mean, am I kidding?
Why, you're on the wrong road to the Crossbar Ranch.
The wrong road? Did you hear that, guys? Oh, well, tell us, how do we get there?
Well, you could go back to the main highway where you turned off about 75 miles back. But, Miss Judy, baby, they'll drive in most any minute.
Are you kidding? It's 5 minutes till airtime. What am I going to do? No music, no announcer, no singers?
Miss Judy, we'll be glad to help you. I play guitar and...
Oh, that's impossible, boys. You couldn't possibly do it. And think of all our Dude Ranch customers who are expecting to see this broadcast.
But I'm telling you, Miss Judy, we can do it. We have a guitar, a bass fiddle, and an accordion, a clarinet, and a piccolo.
Just wait till I get my hands on that Clark Cotton and that Tex Lopez. I'll wring their necks like a chicken.
Well, Miss Judy, we're better than nothing at all.
Yeah, and it's almost airtime. And our instruments are all tuned up and ready to go.
I don't even have an announcer.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, not you, Jonesy.
I swiped that script of yours last night, and I've memorized every line of it.
Oh, Judy, it's about that time. Shall I talk to Hollywood on the line and cancel out?
And ruin everything after I've advertised this thing for 3 weeks to the four corners? Not much. Grab those instruments, boys. Here's a script, Jonesy. We're going to do an air show if it kills me and the listeners, too.
What's your first number, Miss Judy?
Nobody's darling but mine in the key of, let me see, E flat.
Don't worry, Miss Judy. We'll make it good.
Just do your best, boys. What else can we do? Now, come on, let's go to the broadcast room. Everybody's waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry to have kept you waiting right up to broadcast time, but we've had some difficulties on our first broadcast, which we will not undertake to explain at this time. It's now only a few seconds to go, and we'll ask you to be quiet, please. And throughout the broadcast, remember to follow the instructions of our announcer, Mr.
Gil Jones, folks.
Mr. Gil Jones. Jonesy, please be a good announcer just this once.
It's in the bag, Miss Judy.
5 seconds. Quiet, please.
From the famous Crossbar Dude Ranch in Nevada comes America's Queen of the West, Miss Judy Gale. And here she is.
Thank you, Jonesy, and hello, folks. It's good to be with you again tonight. We're broadcasting our program from my new Dude Ranch in Nevada, where we hope to be seeing you real soon. To get things underway on our first Dude Ranch broadcast, I'm going to ask some of my ranch hands, Lope Willingham and his boys, to join me in an old favorite of yours, Nobody's Darling But Mine. Come sit by my side, little darling. Come lay your cool hand on my brow. Promise me that you will never be nobody's darling but mine. You're sweet as the flowers of springtime. You're as pure as the dew from the rose. I had rather be somebody's darling than a poor boy that nobody knows. Nobody's darling but mine, love. Be honest, be faithful, be true. Promise me that you will never be nobody's darling but mine. And that winds up our program for this week. We hope you'll all be back with us again next Saturday night. And until then, this is Judy Gale saying so long and goodbye to you all.
Join us again next week at the same time when you will hear America's Queen of the West, Miss Judy Gale. This is Gil Jones speaking.
All right, you're off the air. Oh, Miss Judy,
Yes, Bob.
your sponsor's on the broadcast line and wants to talk with you.
Oh, all right. Here goes, boys.
How'd we do, Miss Judy?
Oh, I know you did, grand boys, but I was numb from the moment we hit the air. We'll know in a minute. The sponsor's on the wire.
Well, just talking to the microphone, whose voice will come through the loudspeaker.
Well, here it comes. Hello, Mr. Nafseeker.
Judy, where's Clark Cotton and that gang of no-good musicians?
They didn't show up for the broadcast, Roy.
Then who was that crew of hillbillies you had playing and singing for you?
Well, they were some of our ranch hands.
What? Then put them under contract. Don't let them get away. They're the best I ever heard.
How do you like it? We're the best
BP likes them very much, too. Now, she's going to pick up Kilpatrick in San Francisco and bring him down to the broadcast next week.
Oh, I'm so glad you like them.
Hey, that's the best show you ever put on. I'm doubling your salary and another year's contract. And who's that announcer?
My ranch foreman, Gil Jonesy.
Then beginning right now, he's got a steady job. I'll be down in a few days to see you. Goodbye.
Well, boys, what do you know about that?
Oh, get some water, quick, boys. Miss Judy's fainted. Get some water.
Thank you, Miss Dale Evans, for a return visit to the All-Star Western Theater. Our guest star will return in a few moments, friends and neighbors.
Life wasn't easy in the days when men were fighting each other and the elements to carve a home from the rough and ready frontiers. And history is rich in the many stories of the heroic women who helped to bring the spirit of homemaking to the lawless Old West. The development of the great cattle country would have taken a lot longer if it hadn't been for the women who stood staunchly by the side of their men, who endured hardships to build homes and raise families. That tradition has been handed down to the women of today, too. It is still woman's task to be the home builder, to see that her family has the proper care and plenty of good food. And that includes plenty of Weber's bread, because Weber's bread is good food. With its firm, even texture, golden brown crust, and appetizing flavor, Weber's bread adds extra enjoyment to every meal. Remember Weber's bread in the blue gingham wrapper.
And now, here is Foy Willing with our grand guest star, Miss Dale Evans.
Dale, you're about the nicest thing that has ever happened to our All-Star Western Theater, and we want to thank you for taking time out from a busy Republic picture schedule to visit with us once again.
Boy, it's always nice visiting with my friends. And all of you Western Theater boys are really my friends. But let's get on to business. How about another song from the writers of The Purple Sage?
All right, Dale. I think maybe the folks would like to hear To Each His Own.
We'd love it.
A rose must remain with the sun and the rain, or its lovely promise won't come true. To each his own, to each his own, and my own is you. What good is a song if the words don't belong? And a dream must be a dream for two. So good alone, to each his own. For me there's you. If a flame is to grow, there must be a glow. To open each door, there's a key. I need you, I know. I can't let you go. Your touch means too much to me. Two lips must insist on two more to be kissed, or they'll never know what love can do. To each his own, I found my own. One and only you. Drifting along, singing a song under a western moon.
From Hollywood, you've heard your All-Star Western Theater, a V.M. Bear production starring America's great Western singers, Foy Willing and the Riders of the Purple Sage. Our guest star today has been that queen of the Western screen, Miss Dale Evans, whose latest Republic picture with Roy Rogers is My Pal Trigger. My name is Cottonseed Clark.
This program came to you from the studios of KMX, Columbia Square.